Hi, I'm at the Tampa International Airport. Let's talk for a minute about whether the requirements meet the processing windows that we've established. In the last video, you would have been instructed to go see, using samples of data, seeing different ways, how fast that the reporting environment you might be able to afford would be able to produce the reports that you need. What are some of the results that I've seen out of this that give you one indication one way or the other, whether you have a yes answer or a no answer about whether things can be done within the time frames required. You heard in one of the conversations with Kip with Rick Roth that he built a event-based reporting system for a single store, jewelry store. And he has a couple of years worth of data in that, and he's able to use a PC in order to produce all of the reports that he requires. Why is that possible? It's possible because the number of items of jewelry stored by the store, the number of customers the store has, the number of items of jewelry bought by each customer are not that high. And so the processing requirements in order to aggregate to his reports, the machine has the processing capacity to get data from the disk and to put data into memory and to process that data effectively in the time frames required. Now, the alternative to that, I've seen cases where we've done report processes on newly installed system. I actually saw one where one single report for a company ran for 4 days. It was a daily report, and after 4 days of continuous processing, they canceled the report without having produced the results. That's not going to be satisfactory for a daily reporting process. Those are two simple extremes in what you might see in this process of estimating and seeing if the processing requirements are met. Now, you need to think about if you do a single report and you process estimates, when you go to do multiple reports, how will that impact? If each report is stacked up one right after the other, then the times become additive. If you can find ways of generating multiple reports in one time of putting the business event data into memory, then that doesn't become additive. So there's some creativity that can go on here in thinking about how to generate these reports off of the transaction detail. So the question is, if the reports come back and everything can be generated within the time frames involved, do we need any posting processes? No. We now have the ability to generate the reports, and we've got actually an event-based metric engine that will be able to do what we need, and we're ready to go. If not, then we'll talk about in the next episode what it takes to go generate those summary structures, posting structures that we need in order to produce the reports given the hardware we have available to us.